Welcome back to BikeBeat, and today we're diving into one of the most anticipated updates in the entry-level cruiser category, the 2026 Suzuki Intruder. This new model brings subtle but meaningful improvements to design, performance, comfort, and technology, all while staying true to its identity as a stylish, approachable cruiser for everyday riders. The video opens with a smooth drone shot gliding toward the 2026 Suzuki Intruder positioned on an empty stretch of road just outside the city. The sun is low, casting a warm glow on the bike's metallic lines. As the camera circles around, the new Intruder's sharp design features catch the light from every angle. Right away, the refreshed design sets the tone. The Intruder has always leaned toward a futuristic aesthetic, and Suzuki has doubled down on that direction. The reshaped LED headlamp now features a slimmer contour and a more focused beam pattern, giving the bike a piercing, modern front profile. The tank's sculpted ridge flows more confidently into the seat, enhancing the bike's forward-leaning posture. This isn't a dramatic redesign, it's more of a precision tune-up to give the Intruder a cleaner, sharper road presence. The dual exhaust, still a defining characteristic of the model, has been given a sleeker, more refined appearance, with subtle metal finishing that makes it look less bulky. The updated air scoops and side panels also contribute to a more integrated, premium feel. Moving to the engine, Suzuki continues to rely on its proven 155 cubic centimeters fuel-injected single-cylinder motor. What's new here is refinement, not extra horsepower. You're still getting around 14.5 horsepower and 14 Nm of torque, but the delivery is smoother, more immediate, and more consistent. Thanks to updated fuel mapping and tweaks to the intake system, the engine breathes better, especially at lower rev ranges. This makes city riding easier and more enjoyable. The Intruder's engine has always been about comfort and smoothness rather than raw performance, and the 2026 model maintains that philosophy. The 5-speed gearbox feels crisp and cleaner compared to previous models, with Suzuki refining the shift mechanism to reduce false neutrals and clunky transitions. On the road, the new Intruder feels noticeably more stable. The reworked chassis geometry adds rigidity without sacrificing comfort. The front telescopic forks dampen bumps better, while the rear monoshock's slightly stiffer setting helps the bike stay composed during cornering. Even though this is a cruiser, Suzuki has tuned the ride to handle urban curves and winding roads with more confidence. The wide handlebar gives excellent leverage, especially when navigating tight urban spaces or making U-turns. The low seat height combined with the forward-set foot pegs creates that relaxed cruiser posture that makes long rides feel effortless. Braking performance has been improved too. The front disc and updated caliper offer stronger initial bite, while the refined ABS tuning eliminates some of the overly sensitive feedback riders noticed in earlier models. The braking feels smoother and more predictable now. For stop-and-go traffic, this makes a big difference. Riders will feel more confident in both dry and wet conditions, and the bike maintains stability even under harder braking. The ergonomics of the Intruder continue to be one of its greatest strengths. Suzuki has improved the seat padding with a dual-density foam that supports both short daily rides and longer weekend cruises. The riding position remains relaxed and upright, making it perfect for riders of varying heights and skill levels. The pillion seat, while compact, is slightly wider and contoured better this year, making it more comfortable without disrupting the bike's sleek profile. Whether you're cruising alone or carrying a passenger, the Intruder feels like a bike designed for real-world comfort. Technology gets a modest but meaningful upgrade for 2026. The brighter digital instrument cluster is more readable under harsh sunlight and features better contrast. Riders now have Bluetooth connectivity, pairing easily with Suzuki's Ride Connect app. You can get turn-by-turn navigation, call alerts, and basic trip data directly on the display. It's not overly packed with features, but it adds convenience and modern practicality without complicating the riding experience. The switchgear also feels more premium, with improved tactile response and cleaner button travel. Build quality has taken a noticeable step forward. Panels have tighter fitment, reducing vibrations and rattles. The paint job is richer and more durable, with Suzuki introducing 3 striking new colors: Phantom Black Metallic for a stealthy vibe, Lava Red Dualtone for those who want visual impact, and Ice Silver Blue for a cleaner, more refined look. Metal components have been polished where needed, and the reduction of chrome in favor of brushed metal gives the bike a more contemporary personality. Despite the styling and tech upgrades, the Intruder remains practical. Fuel efficiency averages around 45 to 50 km/L thanks to optimized tuning. Combined with the 11-liter tank, this gives riders solid range, making the bike economical for commuting while still enjoyable for longer leisure rides. This is one of the reasons the Intruder has remained appealing. It blends cruiser aesthetics with commuter-friendly running costs. Pricing is expected to sit around $2,250, placing it above basic commuter motorcycles but still significantly below any mid-displacement cruiser. Suzuki clearly targets riders who want the cruiser lifestyle without the high price or heavy engine. For first-time riders, this is a great entry point into the cruiser world. The Intruder looks premium, feels premium, and carries itself with confidence. One of the unique selling points of the Intruder has always been its identity. In a market filled with sporty designs and retro-themed bikes, the Intruder stands out with a distinct, modern cruiser look. It's bold and different, something that catches eyes at traffic lights and sparks curiosity. Riders who want a bike that reflects individuality will naturally gravitate toward this style. That said, its futuristic cruiser aesthetic is not universal. Some traditional cruiser fans may prefer more classic curves, but Suzuki's direction here is intentional. They're targeting the younger, modern rider who appreciates sharp lines and unconventional designs. In day-to-day riding, the Intruder's ease of use is one of its biggest strengths. New riders will appreciate how predictable the bike feels. Its low weight, approachable seat height, and forgiving power delivery create a beginner-friendly riding experience. Experienced riders may find it a relaxing, enjoyable second bike, something comfortable and stylish for daily commuting without the intensity of larger machines. The 2026 Intruder is not trying to be a powerhouse or a long-distance touring machine. Instead, it focuses on style, comfort, and rideability. The upgrades enhance what the Intruder already did well while fixing some of the earlier criticisms around braking feel, vibration, and tech limitations. That makes this year's model feel polished and thoughtfully executed. As the camera pans out and the sunset hits the metallic surfaces of the bike, the closing narration kicks in. If you're looking for a motorcycle that combines eye-catching design, approachable performance, and practical running costs, the 2026 Suzuki Intruder continues to be one of the strongest options in its category. Stylish, smooth, and modern, it offers a cruiser experience perfectly tailored for city riding and relaxed weekend cruising. If you enjoyed this expanded breakdown and want more detailed motorcycle reviews, comparisons, and test rides, make sure to subscribe to BikeBeat. Drop a comment below. Does the fresh design of the 2026 Intruder work for you? Would you choose this as your next ride? Thanks for watching, and until next time, ride safe and keep the passion alive.